everyone, it's Carrie. I have a bariatric update. Yay! I went back to Windsor. Oh, I was so nervous. I was so nervous because I didn't go for my 1 year appointment. I did my 6 month, but I didn't do the 1 year because I was in school and I was doing all my exams and I didn't have time for it. So then I thought, I'll just go, I'll go next year. No, because then I was in my depression and I didn't want to do anything. So I left it far too long. So I called them and I said, can you please just send me the blood work and I'll go and get it done. And they set me up some appointments. Good to go. So when I got there, we did the weigh-ins and the comparisons to where I started. So my starting weight was 328 pounds and I am now down to 206. Been kind of holding steady at that for a while. So they're like, that's good that you're actually holding it and maintaining it and not going up, which would be a problem. And they said most times people, when they come back after not coming for the 1 and 2, they're usually coming back because they gained the weight back or some of it, or there's something going on. So it's good that I'm able to maintain it. I'm at the point where I could consider skin removal surgery if I wanted, maybe if I had more money. So that's not really on the table right now. I have to kind of look into it. I need to speak with my family doctor because there are times that if you lose the weight, like when I lost my weight, it all kind of sat right under my boobs basically, and it was very high up. Now that a lot of that kind of foundation fat, I guess, is gone, all of the loose skin and everything is hanging down, so I'm getting irritations because skin is now rubbing on skin. So I may actually be able to either get it partially paid for or fully paid for by OHIP, which is our Ontario Health Insurance. But I would have to speak to my doctor about it and see if there's any kind of like grants, programs, whatever, that I could maybe get that done. If not, I'd have to pay like the full $15,000 for an actual tummy tuck. And I gotta pay off my car. So, cause I did crash a car a couple of years ago. So we had to get new, and I'm paying for it. So there is that. Now they also recalculated my BMI. When I started, it was 51. It is now 31. So that's good. And my waist measurement was 52 when I first started, and now it's at a 41. So that's awesome. So I then went to speak to the dietitian. Now I hate breakfast, so this is a problem for me. I hate breakfast, and I currently hate the protein shake that I have, but it's a big like jug of it, so it's not like I can just be like, oh well, and chuck it out. I mean, it's a big old tub of it. I just happened to pick chocolate because I thought, oh, chocolate, that'll be interesting, because I had vanilla and I was just so bored with it. And I thought, no, chocolate, that'll be fine. It's gross. It's worse than the chocolate OptiFast. There, I said it. Did you think that there would be anything more gross than chocolate OptiFast? No? Well, I found it. It's disgusting. So, she was telling me, like, she gave me websites for, like, food, recipes, because I'm getting bored with the things that I've been doing, because it's been 3 years, so I'm kind of, like, at that point where I'm just like, okay, listen, I cannot handle this one chicken recipe that I keep doing. Ugh, give me something new. And I find it hard because a lot of, like, you know, if you go searching for bariatric stuff, maybe I'm just super lazy, and that's totally possible. But I find that a lot of times you'll see information for like the American bariatric program, which is slightly different than ours. So I had a friend that actually had it done in the States, and they kind of, well, at the time that she did it, I don't know how long ago she did it, but she was saying that they refer to it as a tool, and it's up to you how you use that tool. And so she would drink pop, and she, you know, eats the stuff you're not supposed to, like that they ingrain in you. Well, at least when I went to Windsor, they ingrained in you, do not eat that. So I don't really know, like, is it a consistent thing across American bariatric programs? I don't know, because I don't live there. So I find it hard to find like Ontario bariatric approved or like something that they recommend information. So she gave me some websites, so I'll link those down below. They may be American sites, so don't come for me. but they're ones that they recommend. Like they've gone through, they've seen them, they like them, they're cool with it. So I'll link all that stuff down there, and we'll go from there. The other thing that I downloaded was what is it? It's like Bartastic. I think it's Bartastic. It's an app on your phone where you can set alarms for your vitamins, medicines. You can set, you put in your weight, you tell it your activity, how much water you're drinking. You can set water alarms. It's awesome. So if you have a smartphone, I suggest downloading that. So yeah, that was that situation. And then I saw the doctor, and she was really happy with my progress. And yeah, so I'm vitamin D deficient. Because this girl doesn't go out in the sun when it's cold, and I don't go out in the sun when it's hot unless I'm on vacation. And then I'm like all about that life of sitting out in the sun. But I don't like to be out in the sun normally because I am very pale, as we can all see. This is bronzer. So any bronzy glow that you're seeing is makeup, not sun. So I have a very British Isle skin type where you're white or you're red at the end. There's no tan in the middle anymore. I used to tan really beautifully when I was a kid, but now I'm just red or white. The Canadian flag, guys. So anyway, that was the update with her. She's happy with it. She said, I'm going to give you the blood work for next year. If you don't feel like you need to come, just call and cancel the appointment and tell them you want to be discharged from the program. We'll send you a discharge letter, and then you'll be done. And I'm like, awesome. Good to know. So, knowing that I'm kind of on the right track and I've kind of been rejuvenated, I've got like a new set of websites that I can go to, and I've got the bariatric app. You can get it in, I think you can get it in Google Play, or you can buy it or get it through Apple. Oh my God, I nearly said Amazon. Apple Store. It's free, so that's awesome. And yeah, so I think I am going to go back for my appointment next year because I just want to make sure that, having a straight year of doing everything I'm supposed to, taking the vitamins I'm supposed to, not dealing with all the depression, all the other dumb shit that I was dealing with before. I just want to go through that 1 year doing what I'm supposed to do properly, get my blood work under control. As soon as I get the A+ in the blood work, then I'm going to be happy. And then next year I'll probably ask to be discharged, and then I'll be done. So my advice for people who are considering this is always going to be the same. Go for the information. Go. Just go. It doesn't hurt you. You sit there for 2.5 hours, maybe 3. And they give you a presentation and tell you all about the program, and you get the option. Do you want the green folder or do you want the other folder? The green folder is the surgery folder. It's like the Matrix. Ooh, that's awesome. They should have somebody sitting there in sunglasses and a black leather trench coat and be like, do you want this folder or this folder? They will change your life forever. That would be fun. So anyway, sorry, nerd. You either take the green folder and go for the surgery route, you take the other folder and you go to medical weight loss, or you take no folders and you just go and you just do what you want to do. It won't hurt you to hear the information. You can always think, yeah, I'm going to do the surgery. And then if you decide that medical weight loss is more for you, then you can switch to that, or you can just not do the program at all. Like, you have the option, so you really don't have anything to lose. Now, I was excited to know that here in London, University Hospital is now starting to do the surgery, so I'm not sure when they're going to be fully set up to do like the aftercare and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, like they're not listed on the Bariatric Centers of Excellence website at this moment, but I do know that they are starting to do them at University Hospital. So if you're in London, you might actually be able to have it done here in London, which would be nice, because I had to tell you, I mean, everybody down in Windsor is really lovely, but goddamn, that drive. Like, seriously, that was the worst drive. Actually, I treated myself because I wasn't sure how this was going to go. So my husband drives for Robert Q, which is that service that drives people from London to, like, you know, the Toronto airport or the Detroit airport, or they'll drive you down to, like, Sarnia somewhere. And they make a stop at the hotel that I always stay at if I have a really early appointment, because my appointment was at 9 o'clock. I am sure as hell on my day off not going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, I would have to wait. Yeah, I'd have to leave the house at like freaking 5 o'clock in the morning just in case there's construction. No, thank you. So I spent the night and I got, I just decided to book myself on the Robert Q. So I was riding in style. It was actually really funny because my husband was my driver. So I was giving him a hard time, but that's okay because it was just me and him. It didn't matter. So I did that, stayed at the hotel. I usually stay at the Holiday Inn and Suites Ambassador, I think, because it's like right near the Ambassador Bridge, just because it's a short walk from the hotel to Hotel du Grace, which is where you go for like your bariatric stuff if you're going to Windsor. So I stayed there. I got a free breakfast. It was awesome. Kind of tooled around, did a little shopping at the Shoppers Drug Mart that was there because they have really nice shoppers there. And then I came home on the Robert Q. It was really nice because then I don't have to drive and I don't have to worry about it, and they load my suitcase. It was amazing. So sometimes, like, I don't like going all the way to Windsor, but I try to make it as fun as possible. You know, but if I had been able to do all this in London, it would have been so much easier anyway. So something to be excited about if you are considering doing this surgery and you live in the London area. You may in the future not have to either go to Guelph or Windsor for all the prep stuff or the surgery. You will be able to have it here soon. So that's pretty great. Anyway, that is my update. I'm probably going to update or do like a depression update separate from this, just because it's going to turn this video into a huge like long thing. Nothing bad, still good. Just wanted to do an update, but I'll probably upload that later. I also just want to point out that I'm wearing a cat tee. Now, this is an important t-shirt because this cat is sassy because bam, now he's giving you the finger. This is the best. I love this sassy cat because he's just like, yeah, I love you. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm into this shirt. This cat is me on a shirt. Anyway, I'm so glad that you guys joined me for this update. And I do appreciate anybody who's still following along. I know that I'm the worst for updating. I could never be a YouTuber for like a career. So there's that. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad to have you with me on this journey. As usual, if you have any questions, I'm trying to get better at answering them all. And like I said, message me, you can leave a comment, whatever. Check out the description box because all of the links to the websites that I was given will be listed there, and I'll also have the actual full name of the bariatric app that I was talking about. I'm pretty sure it's Bartastic, but I'll double check and list it down there for you as well. So I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever it is, wherever you may be, and thank you so much for joining me. Have a good day. Bye.